Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. Today's update a little bit later. I already did the Bitcoin Gold and the EOS. So for Bitcoin itself, I think some exciting times might be coming. Let's take a look at the charts. We have the price from yesterday and the markings from yesterday. Let's just do a little bit of review and then go forward. Now, we saw that there was a 3, 4, and 5, a 5 of C, which could be complete based on the ending diagonal, which is counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the ending diagonal was a very nice pattern and confirmation of the end of that correction. And the fact that we had a surge in price in an impulsive manner of these white waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, was a very good sign. Now, Elliott wave states that after 5 waves in any direction, in this case up, there is a requisite correction, and that's what we discussed yesterday. Yesterday we said there it has to be an ABC. I circle the 0.618, the golden ratio, 0.78 as potential zones, but you know what? It pretty much wanted you to stop at 0.5, and that's fine with me. We just need to move the wave 5 here. Let's give it a little line so we can see the price better. So this looks really good. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So we have 5 waves and the ABC correction is done, and that can be seen as in the form of this symmetrical triangle. And yesterday I said this could be the fractal of this. And that could have been used basically to show on this larger fractal there was a surge in price. And what do we get here? A surge in price as well. Now, that has worked very nicely. So yes, counting the past is easy. Of course, anyone can count the past. So what's going to happen? What's next? All right. Well, yesterday I did project this. Didn't go as low as 0.618, but there was a correction. Now the fractal worked out. The symmetrical downward wedge worked out as well. So what's going on now? Let's see. We had this surge. Is it moving in an impulsive manner? Let's see. Let's move these to the right a little bit. Actually, let's get rid of this. So we had this surge, and if we label this, let's give it a different color. I think I see wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably 5. I think we'll get to around 76, 7,700-ish or so. Now, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, look how 4 is putting in a very nice triangle, and it broke out of that triangle, and usually a triangle is almost always, let's say, a triangle pattern is almost always wave 2 or wave 4. Basically, we are seeing an alternation. Wave blue, wave 2 was a very easy ABC, and therefore wave 4 is alternating to an A, B, C, D, E, and breaking out. So we have, I believe, the second round of the 5 that I was looking for a very good solid confirmation of the reversal. So let's look at this from a bigger picture perspective. Let's zoom up just a little bit. Bring this to the left. Hold on 1 second. Let me take a picture of the. So if we zoom out a little bit. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this week is the last week that crypto analysis will be made available on Steemit. All crypto analysis will be dedicated and put out through the Bitcoin Live channel. If you have interest in continuing to see the analysis, please do consider reviewing the Bitcoin Live links that I have on the top of my blogs and submitting a name for the short list for the founders membership. You have to use that link with my hedging landing page to get that discount. And we do have a limited numbers, so first come, first serve emails for that subscription. For those who have already submitted or being put out, you should have it in your inbox. If by this Friday or so you don't have anything in your inbox and you already registered, you may not have made the list, but I could maybe give you some exceptions. So let me know, please. All right, now we have zoomed out a little bit. This needs to be looked at a higher degree of trend. And let's do that. So we have these 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are subwaves to a higher degree, wave 1. The ABC is wave 2. And these 5 waves are 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3, 4, and 5. So wave 3, 4, and 5. Let me just zoom out a little bit more. Sorry. Okay. If this is correct, then this here becomes wave 1 of 3, the blue 5s. So let me see if I can get the little, it's going to look a little messy, so bear with me. So this is 1, 2, and we'll have to probably raise this purple 3. So it'll look like, I believe, like this. Make it yellow. So 1, 2. After this blue 5, we're going to get a correction. 3, 4, 5. Make this into, for that. Make this into the micro for now. These degree of trends are not correctly assigned, I know. So 3 should be up here. 4 should be here, and 5. So I hope you were able to follow me in this train of waves. Just focus on the purple one for now. We have 1, 2, 3 is on the way. And so far, these blue waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are subwaves of wave 1 of 3. 2 of 3, 3, 4, 5, the yellow ones, are the subwaves of purple 3, after which we'll get a wave 4 correction, and then wave 5 should progress. All right, now let's look at this, the longer picture. We have the bull flag. Price needs to breach out of the 7,700 or so region, from 7,700 to 7,600, depending on how much time elapses before he touches the top trend line of the bull flag. And if we get it to that, we should see it maybe cross at the 76.61 or so. Okay? So that's really the next step on the bigger picture. Now, if you look at the smaller picture, we should easily get that with the subwaves of purple 3. We should even get that maybe with yellow wave 1 completing. So we're almost there for the 77.57, which would be around here, 77.50 or 76 something, depending on how much time elapses. As time elapses, the point at which it'll have to breach the top white trend line of the bull flag will decrease in price because it's declining. And even a longer term. Now I'm going to move this line so you can see better. Look how it did that very brief bullwhick piercing, temporary piercing of the bottom trend line for the MACD of the lower blue trend line, and it's going to go up. Now, can it and I will redraw this. Can it come back down and do one more wiggle? I think it will. Not required though. I think it just might do that. I'll make it thinner so you can see it. I think it'll do a wiggle like this and up. And that down may coincide with either this correction or this correction. It really doesn't matter. However, we still have on the table the potential for two rounded price formations. 1, 2. Or we'll go with a cup and a handle and it'll just skyrocket. I'll take any one of those scenarios. But overall, in the bigger picture, this is, in my opinion, very massively bullish. It's as if you're taking a cork on a wine bottle and just pressing it and pressurizing it. And at a certain point, you can't take that pressure anymore. And even probably if you put enough pressure into it, the whole bottle will crack. And that's what's happening here. The pressure is, the MACD is going through a contracting line. It can barely move. Price can't move. It can't take it anymore, the pressure. And it'll break out. So I think, in my opinion, we have some massive bullishness coming to us. All right, I hope you found this to be helpful. Again, check out the Bitcoin Live landing page on my link in the beginning of the blog post to sign up. Have a wonderful day.